Hello everyone, I'm just making a short video on the COVID-19 self-test kit, which is also known as the lateral flow test kit. Okay, so this is what the box looks like. I've opened the box, and inside the box you should find some of these. These are called extraction buffer sachet. So this is what that looks like. It's got some liquid inside. Okay, so the extraction buffer sachet, that's that. You have got these tube-like things. These are called extraction tube or extraction tubes. And then we have the test strip in a sealed packaging. This is this test strip inside here. We also have the swab, which is also in a sealed wrapper. This is the swab that will go inside your mouth and take samples from your throat as well as your nostrils. So that's what that looks like. You have got this box here, which is known as the extraction tube holder. So this hole here, this is where the extraction tube is put in place so that it doesn't move around and fall over. And finally, you have this bag here, which is called the waste bag. Okay, so all the waste and everything after the test needs to go into this bag and disposed of properly. All right, so I'm going to place the extraction tube into the extraction tube holder. I'm going to now open the extraction buffer sachet. So all you need to do is turn and it breaks off, and there's some liquid in there which needs to go into the extraction tube very carefully. So make sure all of it goes in there. Okay, and then back into the extraction tube holder. I'm going to close it just in case I spill it. Okay, then what I'm going to do is take out the swab. This is what the swab looks like. Okay, so the soft end will go in my mouth and in my throat. And in this pack, we have the test strip, which is sealed. Open this. And there we have the test strip. And where it says S, that's where you will place the liquid, and the markings will come up here, and I will explain that further as we go along. Right, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to blow my nose out properly so that there's no mucus in my nose, and after that I will be taking this swab and placing it inside my mouth. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be holding the swab between my fingers. I'm going to open my mouth up wide and rub the fabric tip of the swab over both tonsils, or where they would have been. And you need to do this with firm contact 4 times on each side. After that, you need to carefully remove the swab from the back of your throat. After you've done your throat, what you need to do is take samples from your nostrils. So roll the swab firmly around and inside of the nostril, making 10 complete circles. Okay, so I'm going to do that now. I'm going to shut the video and do that now. Okay guys, so I've taken samples from my throat as well as my nostrils, and I'm going to put it into the extraction tube. So what it says is pick up the extraction tube, open the lid and place the fabric tip of the swab into the tube so it is in the fluid. Press the tip against the edge of the extraction tube with force while rotating it around the tube for about 15 seconds. This is to transfer your sample into the fluid. So I'm doing that right now. Making sure that the sample enters the fluid which is inside this tube. Okay, now when taking this, after, once you've done that thoroughly and you're ready to take the swab out, what you need to do is make sure that you pinch the tube against the swab as you remove it. make sure all the fluid is removed from the soft tip of the swab. So as I'm taking it, I'm going to pinch so that all the liquid remains in the tube, and what comes out is the swab, which is fairly dry. There we go, that's out. That needs to go back on and into the extraction tube holder, and I can dispose this into the waste bag. Make sure it goes straight into the waste bag and nowhere else. Right, so let's put the swab in there. Put this in there as well. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour the liquid which is in the extraction tube into the S on the strip, making sure that it goes into the area where it says S. Here we go. It says 2 drops on the instruction manual, but I'm just going to pour it all in there just to make sure that I get an accurate result, an accurate reading. Okay, that's all done. Right, so if you come closer to the strip, you will see the letter C, the letter T, and the letter S. The S is where the liquid went, and the C, if there's a line appearing on the C, it means that it is a negative result, which means you haven't got COVID. If there is a line on C as well as T, so there's 2 lines, it means it's a positive result, which means you might have COVID, or there's a very good chance that you've got COVID, because don't forget, these test strips aren't 100%, so you will have to go to the doctors or the hospital to have it confirmed. If there is only 1 line on the T, it means the result is invalid, so it's an invalid result and you'll have to repeat the test again. Okay, so I'm going to wait for 30 minutes, but as I can see, there's a line on C already. If you come closer, you will see that there is already a line on C, but the test requires you to wait for 30 minutes before confirming the result. Now there is a QR code here. You can see the QR code. The QR code can be used to report your results, and it's very important that you report your results to the NHS. Go onto their website, and the website that you can go on is www.gov.uk/report-COVID-19-result. Okay, so if you go into that website, you can actually report your result, and you have to do that. Okay, so we'll check after 30 minutes to see what my result is. And there we have it, people. Negative result. So I don't have COVID-19 at the moment. So I'll be reporting that on the NHS website, and it's as easy as that. That's how the self-test kits work. If you have any concerns or worries about this, please seek medical advice. I am not a medical expert, so please seek medical advice from your GP or medical practitioner. Thank you.